see if we can find our stream and make sure we're live as usual. Oh, I need to get that plugged in there as well so there's no interference. No.
Graduated from high school, got skin in his teeth, and then, believe it or not, joined the army. That's a good move for him.
No, it's not there yet. It doesn't say that we're live yet. Let's go back into YouTube and load it up again. Surely you're going to tell me that I'm live now.
No.
And there we are, there's a live screen. We'll have the options and we'll save that to the playlist so that's done and dusted. Live stream done, and we'll click on it and check and make sure we can hear ourselves talking a bit of shit in the background. Yes, there's some Irish guy there, definitely. Only listened to a couple of words, but there's an Irish guy there talking shit. Hello, gentlemen. Hopefully we'll get a wee practice. Only on for a couple of hours now, so I am. Let me see. Create room. Load settings. Create that, please.
Let me ask you something.
Whenever it shows me up tonight. As you can see, Tom and Jerry outfit on the night. Looking good. Hard to beat a wee bit of Tom and Jerry when you were growing up. Hello, Bill. Yep. Oh, well, yeah, if they don't realise that that's Tom and Jerry there, like when we moving about there. Although on YouTube they're not seeing me on the screen, you know what I mean? You know, just like when you're watching YouTube, you see a wee box in the corner, but sure. You can point at them, maybe get that finger right up close in that wee box. We're talking to you people out there. For fuck's sake, subscribe. Huh? I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry lads, a wee bit drunk this evening. There's our car that we're going to be... Oh, hold on. Has anyone joined the room? Right, we're going to exit out of this room. Yes, light that up. Looks good. We're going to exit out of this room and we're not going to look like amateurs here this evening. Let me see. Let's go home and get a sexy ass livery on these cars. In fact, let's... Yep. Change library. My library. Have we got any in the collection? Is there any in the collection? Oh yes, I've got a couple in the collection. What's that one?
I mean, there's not much stories.
Not bad. I don't really like my blue, but it is a Michelin one. Ooh. I know I don't like blue, but that's tempting me for that. So it is a camouflaged, and we've got a green. I really like that. The only thing putting me off picking that livery is that it says number 67 on the side. You know, I don't like blue, but I'm gonna go for that. I like Michelin, so do. So that's that car. We've got a livery to drive that car on. And I'll go and change and pick a livery on the GR31. Where are we? Carriage. Where's the other car? There it is. Change car. Change a livery. Give me some of that collection. I might even pick my son's one there that he's made up with the purple. We did have the Bax one on. What other one was it? That one? Or my son's one? I think my son's one looked quite okay there. So it did. But let's see. It does.
Nasty lady.
Yeah, that looks alright to me. So we'll go in juniors livery for this season. See if it brings us any luck. Right. I actually want to just quickly go to Discover anyway. We've no one on. We're on our own. We're in no rush really, because we're on our own. Let me see. Car livery. And then we'll go up to the top. Go to search. Germany. Mercedes. GR4 Mercedes. Let's see, is there any sexy ass liveries that just stand out of mail? There's a green one, let's look at that. Caterpillar 69 Brembo. That's not too bad. I'm gonna add that to the collection.
If it was just you and me, I feel like I'd be.
Nothing catching the eye. Maybe the black with the aces catches the eye a bit, but not enough.
I could come over to your place. I need this.
Still nothing catching the eye.
Vegan lasagna, it's incredible. Oh, just think about it. Wasn't that long
Again.
just a hard on $100 here,
Nothing catching me. Nothing catching me at all.
right here in River City, trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Music, man, great job. You probably heard about me, Jew, but maybe this is right. Maybe
And
sex doesn't matter.
we'll go back and we'll look through another page. This will be our last page now. No more looking. We'll just give the last couple of days.
Now all I want her to do is stop talking so I won't take a leak.
What is that?
Interesting, as testosterone decreases.
Oh, yeah, might be. Man, tell you what, give me that. Give me that. That looks pretty damn good.
God, she's still talking.
So it does.
I really think we should keep her work.
What's this one? What's it say on this one?
Stays in the classroom.
I like that too. Right, but that'll do us for that one. That was the GR4 one. Germany. Mercedes-Benz. Where's the GR3 one? AMG 16 GT3.
Oh well, honestly, I don't see how you can handle it better.
Oh, what's this one? That's very nice as well. So I do. I love my green. I'll add that to the collection.
Why do I bother talking to you? Who else
You
want my advice?
And a wee bit of pink always looks nice as well. I'll add that one to the collection.
You need to apologize to Phoebe. There. For all you know, she's sincerely trying to get her act together. Hey, rehab, Sandy. Hey. Okay.
Well, we got 2 out of the first page anyway, didn't we? Don't see anything else jumping out at me. Oh here, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. I'll buy that for $1.
Hey, pal.
You know, I'm a wee bit partial to my yellow as well. I'll bang that one in the collection too. Just so I can do various ones of these cars up with the different liveries. Tell you what, there's plenty of people making liveries for them. Let me see that wee Puma one. Just nice and simple, black and white. It looks nice.
What do you think about having women as friends? Maybe like acquaintances? I mean friends.
Do 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 do. Boo. Baby, lock the doors. I'd press power and cancel that shit. Why were you gonna disable me there anyway? Know what I mean? I haven't even opened the room or anything, and it's 10 past. So this is shocking enough. So it is going to be opening a room very shortly, guys, and getting one up and running. I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. There's another two, so I'm not talking to myself. There's people there being heard or listening.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Right, I already picked 3, I think, from this. There's a lot of guys that are doing libraries. This is still page 1. Just the last 24 hours.
It's powdered green tea.
What's that?
Loaded with antioxidants.
I don't know, I'm more accident. How about
I quite like that, but I've never heard of that sponsor or nothing. What's this one? Right, we're happy with what we've got. Let's go and get a lobby loaded up
I need to apologize.
and get ourselves, not doing a long stream, guys, just on for a couple of hours, so I am to try and get a wee bit of an idea of what to expect. I'll get
No, that's all.
You want to do this?
a lot more practicing tomorrow at some point, so well, and then even maybe tomorrow night a fun lobby going with different tracks. But we need to get some sort of practice on this here to learn the track. Right, it should be already done, and hopefully anyone who is in the lobby or anything, as usual, if you spot some settings that I've got wrong or something, give me a shout. And look, my son, this is my son's own library. Oh, here, he still has Scotty on the back of it. Go on. Should have had Scotty Jr. there though.
M&M's playing.
Looks pretty good to me. He's done a good job. Can I have a light, love? Right, now what group is this in again? It's in group 4.
Hello.
Thank you, thank you.
There are really no words to express how sorry I am for
And I will waste money or mileage points putting these up anyway, because we're usually topped out in mileage points. So we are. Nah, get that down to 2.
I am getting misty, guys. Can we talk?
Let me see.
Sorry. Just one question though. Why are you working in a yogurt store?
Because I have no
We'll get out on the mediums to start off with. Although the rules for this one, I've got a joiner, so we're being advertised. The rules for this one is that you have to use the hard tire at some point during the race. But let's go and see what track it is anyway. Oh, we've got no engine noise. Now we do. There it is. Let's see what our fuel's like. I said this is a 17 lap race. And I caught a wee bit of key stream the other day there, and he was driving like he was fuel saving a lot. So I would imagine there's fuel saving definitely to be done here. And I was watching him coming in this here chicane as well, taking a big chunk of that first bit, so we'll need to be getting that sorted. That seemed to be where all the time was being made up. So we want to break before that anyway, so we'll do definitely. This is the track that N300, I think, in the KTM, one of my very first series races that I did. I qualified last and came back to first, and then 100 metres before the line ran out of petrol and finished third. So I do have a bit of a memory of this track, and albeit N300 cars, but it'll not take us as long to remember it, hopefully. Yeah, guys in Keys Lobby was taking a big chunk of the first part of that chicane, and he was saying you're not able to cut the second part of it and go for the curb without getting a penalty, but you can run slightly wide, so we just need to start getting that one. And there's Yadonho. Hello, Yadonho, from Britain, with a very posh British accent, probably. Hello, I'm from Britain. My name is Yadonho. And hopefully we will get a few joining. We don't have many at the minute. There's 4 in the room. Keep them coming. I'm on my 3rd beverage of this evening. Let's say, guys, there's Yogson. Hello. Oh, Superstar Scotty. Thank you very much, Yogson. I'm on, but I'm disappointed because I asked in Keys, on Keys stream, I asked, can anybody tell me anything about this star player thing? And I said, I got the star player and I went from AS up to SS. Does that mean I'm going to be racing with the top lobbies? And he wrote back, no, you'll still be racing with AS lobbies, but I'll be rated SS. So I'm a wee bit disappointed. I was a wee bit excited, thinking to myself, oh, I'm going to be in a proper race now. Well, it's always a proper race, but I was hoping I was going to get at least 1 or 2 races with the top guys there, just to see, give us a wee bit of confidence. Even if we get stuffed and come last, if we can just hang on and keep on seeing the guy in 18th place or 19th place in front of us, that'll make us a wee bit faster. But no, it looks like the only thing that's changed for me during the next season then is the SS, and it won't even stay there for us, as far as I know. Once the next season finishes, I'll go back to what I'm meant to be. And we shall give it a hello. Thanks for joining me. Hello. Oh, I was going to say hello, darling. Hello. Thanks. For joining me, everyone. Ugh. And does it say on the stream manufacturers practice? No, it doesn't say, so we'll type this in as well. So it's live at YouTube, Steve Scott. Bang bang. See what I mean about these streams? I'll not even actually drive the car until about 20 past, 25 past here maybe. Boom, boom. Nice to see you again, Yogson, as usual, sir. Thank you. You're one of the first on my stream every time, mate, every time. Give me advice, saying hit the button, just hit the button, Scotty. Do this shit. In fact, well, tape in, so it's all our force at tape in again. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this: if I race is must use hard tires at some point during race.
Sorry, pal.
And hopefully I'll get at least 2 runs at this a day. I'll try, and I'll do a stop. I feel like I need to split the tires as well. I'm definitely gonna go into my settings and I'll do that now. I don't feel like it's going to be worth it starting or using all the hards at all. So let's see. Front tires we'll put hards on the front and mediums on the back. So that's how we'll start the race, to get the hard tires out of the way. Brain tells me straight away, I don't know if that unsettles the car, makes it feel weird to handle, but my brain tells me, like, surely you're better having 2 good tires than having 4 bad tires. Has to be faster, whether it handles weird or stupid handling. Surely if you get used to it, you have 2 good tires instead of 4 bad tires. Has to be better, has to be.
Yes, please do that. Bye.
Every time, bro, Yogson says, every time, mate, every time it's correct. You are the man. So you shan't be forgotten. In years to come, I'll still be saying, El Yogson, yeah, he used to be first one on the stream every time. And Boxer says, Scotty Senior, sleep? Question mark. I'm not sure what you mean, Boxer. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Let's answer Boxer back. Let me see. No idea what sleep means, so we'll write him back and we'll say, no sir, wide awake.
We're just friends. You got some vomit on your shirt.
No. Spell wide awake, love. Help me.
What?
My spelling's not good. Spell awake. Think I'm wide awake.
A-W-A-K-E.
A-W-A-K-E. There we go. Scotty's absolutely useless with a spelling. But my numbers are usually pretty damn good. No sir, wait a week. There we go. And again, there's a few more in the room, so we'll repeat. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this: if a race is, must use hard tires at some point during race. And we'll say 5 minutes. Oh. We'll say 5 minutes to the race, so we'll start the race, the first one, at 25 past, and see if we can get a good wee room going here. And again, it's not in the title of the room, so we will try and advertise ourselves and say live at YouTube, Stephen Scott. I need to try and change all my room names so as it says that shit, to try and get a few more subscribers each time we jump on.
Oh no, I'm thinking someone younger. Maybe Judd Hirsch?
Okay, I'll be sure and give it a read.
Thank you.
Hello, Alex.
And we'll go out and have a wee bit of a feel of highly split tires feel, just so as we're not too surprised. And I still don't particularly have this track. The first race will be a warm-up race, really, learning the track and getting the feel of the car and seeing what this fuel savings like. The wee bit of keystream that I got, he was struggling big time right at the end of the race. He was down in the fuel mixture 6 at one point. And this here wee puppy, we need to get this braking area in this entry right here. Let me see, we'll break the start out line, and they were taking a big chunk of that. And is this flat? Let's experiment with it now. It is. That was flat alright for us. It'll be flat for a couple of laps, I suspect. Hard in the front, mediums in the rear. Yeah, well I know the track a bit in the car feels alright. It's not a ridiculous car to control, so we'll be alright starting from the back. In fact, we'll not be, because we've got 10 minutes qualifying as well, gentlemen. There we go, we've got 12 in the room. I'm gonna give it a thank you once again, and we'll repeat ourselves. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use hard tires at some point during race. Make your way to track, please. Gents, starting soon. There we go. And I think 28 and a half minutes. Firestorm finishing Keys Room in 28 and a half minutes. So if we can dip into the 28s at some point during practice before the race, we'll be happy enough. What's wrong with her?
She heard a firework.
Right, I'm giving it. We're all in, all in. Good luck, gents. Starting. Here we go. Start qualifying. And someone says controllers so hard. Tell me about it, mate. I would not be playing this game if I didn't have a steering wheel. But spend 200 quid on a steering wheel 100%. If you have somewhere where you can have your steering wheel up all the time and ready to go, rather than like I had a steering wheel years ago that I never used. It went to waste because in order for me to use it I had to pull out a fold up table and set it up in front of me and use all stuff to hold the pedals steady. So it was a big job. It was a bit of a hassle having to set it up, which means that you don't use it, so you don't. But if you have any space, if you have any space in your house anywhere where you can have a steering wheel and pedals just sitting there, for you to be able to play anytime you want, then I would say that 200 quid is, you're going to have so much fun. So you are, if you think that you're enjoying the game now and you're having fun on the game now, if you get yourself, we'll get out of the way here for everyone. Well, everyone who didn't mess up the corner. But yes, I would highly recommend any kind of steering wheel, the cheapest steering wheel that you can see for second hand or whatever on the market. If you have space in your house to set it up so that you can jump in and there's not a lot of hassle for you moving stuff about the room and all, I would be getting myself one. Because as I say, if you're having fun on a controller, that was the pit, we were meant to pit in there. So let's get out of everybody's way. This is some pure ass shit I'm doing here. I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit drunk tonight. Some weird shit like this could be happening, and again we'll stay out of everybody's way. Thank goodness. There should be fuel burning here as well. Right. We're right at the back anyway. But yes, as I was saying, don't be thinking to yourself 200 quid is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but my goodness, if you play this game on a controller and you get yourself a steering wheel, you're definitely going to get your money's worth out of it. You're going to absolutely fucking love playing this game. So you are. And we've not done this qualifying session good at all whatsoever, but it doesn't really matter. We're learning the track just. I think Key in his race was doing 140s. So I'll be happy if I can get down into those 140s at all. If I get into the low 141s, I'll be happy enough. Right, we are about 6 minutes left. Where's that pit lane? Right, this is where we start. So the pit lane is not at the finish line in this track as well. What does that mean for the race? Anything to be had there because of that? The pit lane's in the middle of the lap. So can you pit on the very last lap on hard tyres then? Would that mean that you can pit on the last lap and only have to do a half a lap on hard tyres? Huh? What about that, gentlemen, for an idea that's just popped into my head? Shall that be worth doing? But you heard it here first. My wee brain just going, so there we go. Pit lane's halfway around the track, nowhere near where you start. So it's not. I would say there may be guys then, depending on how long the medium tyres last for. If you can make a medium tyres last, or they're a whole lot faster than the hards, that's definitely an option, which means you only have to do a half a lap. You can start with the hard tyres and mediums the way I'm doing, and pit halfway around the first lap if you want, and go straight on the mediums. No idea if this shit's right, but it's options. It's options that's popping into my brain as soon as we're starting the qualifying. Let's see how much quicker we are on the mediums. Right, second gear. Don't want to try and avoid second gear in this wee car. What have we got? 3 minutes left. 141, right, so if I can get close to that, I'll be happy. Still haven't learned this section in these cars. As I say, M300 car, that was a flat out section for me the last time I practiced this track in one of my FIAs. It was M300, I think, in the wee KTM one. That was basically a flat out section, I think. So slightly different in these cars. We need to get the brain ticking, and it may not tick tonight at all. Well, the amount of alcohol I've already threw into my gob. But I bet you when I jump into it tomorrow, I would learn something from the night. Nope. Third gear too low for there as well. That's a fourth gear one. Oh, slightly better, almost got that good that time. Thank you, sir. Good driving. I'm gonna set fourth gear. Was the gear for this one? Yep. And a big chunk of the entry and only a wee bit of that. What was that like? No penalty. I've still got the grip for flat out. Would do indeed. Plenty of grip there even with the tyres that one. And have I got the tyres for 2 fast laps in a row? Ah, no, I had to try it, but that was a wee experiment. I got the entry to that corner lovely there, so I just wanted to know if it was nailed perfect, apexing it perfectly, was it flat out, but it's not, it's clearly not, so whatever time we've got, that's what we've got. Let's get out of people's way. No, it won't let me have pause. I'm going to put myself in people's way, I have to finish the lap. Baby, lock the doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, soft and slow. And we've got Ahmed back in the room, and Ahmed was hauling ass the last time he was in our room. I can pick a wee bit later than that. So we've got competition with us tonight. What are you saying, love?
Stephanie.
What?
Stephanie?
What, is she coming?
Yes.
Right, so we didn't slow anybody down. And there's a few guys out there. Are we going to be pipped for pole? Wouldn't mind being pipped for pole at all, so I wouldn't, because as I say, I know Key was struggling to fuel save, so I think this is going to be a fuel saver. Plenty of slipstream. Baby, lock the doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, it's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. And here we go. Should be saving fuel here already, like, but It's only practice. Well, for this wee bit, eh? Why not? Miss Bess from France. If I'm correct with the flags. I'd like to think that's France. I changed gear there too early at the start, and straight away we're putting ourselves under pressure. And we're on cold tires, we are starting in hards and mediums, but so we didn't check out and change the tires, but because they're like that in the settings, it has stuck there for us. Let's do that strategy that we were talking about. Let's try that shit right now in our very first practice. We'll go straight on the mediums. As far as I'm concerned, I've used hard tires now. No more hard tires for the rest of the race. Has to be an option for us. And now we've got slipstream of people as well. Much of a loss. 10 seconds basically, right? It's a 10-second loss for tires. And we need to get our way back into a slipstream now if we can. 15.7 laps of fuel, 17 lap race. So if the medium tires last, we can fuel save now and finish the race on this set. And if they don't last, we can come in and get another set of mediums rather than using the hards again. Okay, lifting off, trying to cruise, save a bit of fuel while there's anyone in front of me. Rather than using any brakes whatsoever. And if I can, I'll try and concentrate and see what strategy Hamid uses as well, just in case he whops our ass here in this one. And again, we're going nowhere here, so we'll lift off early and save the fuel, coast it as much as we can, no braking while we're turning. And again, going nowhere in this again, lifting off, saving fuel. And now, a possible move, maybe getting lined up. What do I like for top speed? What do I like for top speed? No, we're not getting that, we're not getting that, we don't want to go there. What about a wee move? What about a wee move into the hairpin? We've got a bit more drive. Well, we'll leave it a bit late. And Dave down here and say, I think we may have done that move. Is that move done? Camera drifted. Oh no, well, sorry. Go ahead, sir. My fault. Sorry, Yo Dong Ho from Britain. Game, going nowhere, up in the top gear, as quick as we can. We are over 12 seconds off the lead now. Hopefully the leader has started the race on the medium tyres and has to at some point go into the hards. Oh, is that worth risking? No, we're not going to risk that either. But we want to get a move done. Is there a move to be had? There it is. And are we going to be able to defend this one now? Right, we'll go like 14.4 left fuel, 14.3, say 14 left. We should be alright for fuel here. This wee car is maybe not too bad on fuel in this group. Again, we'll edge back up in the slipstream. We're still losing time on the leader, like, so we are. We need to break before that 100. I don't know why my brain is breaking on that 100 there every lap. We're losing time. 141, what are we into? 142 is our best. Right, before the 100 this time, mate. Give yourself a good wee bit of forward. Where you go? I was actually a bit early. What are we anyway? We've done a 140 and a couple of 141s. That's not bad for not being used to the track. Should definitely be consistently in the 140s, I would like to hope. Right, Hamid's away and on the mediums. Did he switch into the hards? Or did he go in the hards? Don't see. I just came out on backwards, went on to the hards. So I missed Hamid there. We're looking not too bad for fuel. But our tyres are not going to make it, I don't think, to the end. So a longer stint will be required on the hards. Well, the split tyres anyway, the hards on the mediums. Right, let's bite the bullet now. We're coming under pressure from behind us, so we'll bite the bullet now and go for mediums again, but don't need fuel. Maybe see me taking slightly more and more of that wee chicane every lap. I know it's not going to be exactly the same as the FIA settings, but I do want to see when it's going to give me a penalty for doing that, because we've took a right big chunk of the entry and it's no penalties up to yet. Right, 6.3 left. 10 seconds with the lead. There's a huge chunk. Is that going to be a penalty? You're still allowed to do that. You're still allowed to take a big chunk like that. I'm telling you, them guys that I seen on the stream looked like they were almost doing a jump over the curb. Oh, I was too late on the brakes. Is Stephanie coming? Now there's not much braking for that wee chicane there at the end at all. Wee bit of feathering and lifting on the way into it, and you can take a lot of speed over that first bump. It will not left 1.6. We'll see how we hold the finish line. Holding the gap, pretty stable with Miss Bass in front. So haven't paid any attention at all. Hopefully Miss Bass has used the hard tyres as well, and maybe find out what strategy they've done. Depending on what the overall time's like, we need to be dipping in the M28s overall. If we dip into the 28s overall, I'll get close to them. I'll be happy enough. Yeah, look at the speed you can carry over. Just have to not get that skid. I'm on the go, and as usual, we'll say to yourselves, there was no major mistakes in that one, so there wasn't. So as long as we don't fuck up on the last lap, we'll have a rough time. We could maybe be 10 seconds quicker overall, with a bit more concentration and better driving, but it'll give us a rough idea of an overall time when we pit and get rid of them hard tyres on the first lap. Are we going to dip into the 28s? we're not too worried about the position here. Hammett can take it off us anytime he wants. We'll not fight him. I'm just looking for a rough guess of an overall time. Is he too close to it to take it? We'll let him take it as soon as he wants it. Where do you want it, sir? Where do you want it? I'll leave you the inside. There you go. Look at that for you. Go ahead, take it. You know, I left off. There you go, sir. You have it. Just a nice rough idea for us of what a time will be. And might we even steal it back from him at the line? Oh, I've not been watching my fuel, so we'll say that's, yeah, that could be a good 15. Daydreaming there in the last lap. So we'll say I could be 15 seconds quicker there if I have a good overall. I'm not sure if that's going to be the way to go, but there, the first lap. Oh. Jelly Pop Master, how's it going, mate? It's been a while, but hello. Yes sir, you too. Thank you for hopping on the stream as usual, mate. Nice to see ye. Saves me talking shit to myself. The top 3 all name 4. And there's Harry. Hello Harry, time to get racing, yay. It is, mate, having a couple of hours on it. Just I'll have a better practice at it now tomorrow, so we'll just kind of trying to get an idea of what strategies are available and stuff there. I forgot to look at the overall time there. Did we manage to dip into the 28s, or was it close to a 28 at all? Let's see, race results. It was just outside. We were curve further back, so that is not the strategy. 100% pitting in the first lap is not the way to go, because even if we had been 15 seconds quicker than that, we're still not even in the 28s. And as usual, we'll give it a thanks for joining me, everyone. 5 minutes the race. I will say 6 minutes because it's 1:15. We'll start. And Crip, hello Crip sir, how's you? What do you say? You say, go on Dom, tear this geezer a new ring hole. Go on, who's Dom? Come on Dom, you must haul after you. Or who's Dom? Dunno. Did Dom win the last race? Did he tear everybody a new asshole? I don't see. Oh, Don? No, not Dom, so it's maybe not Don Ho you're talking to. Who you talking to, Crip? I don't see anyone in the room called Dom. My racing wheel is broken, says Jelly Pop Master, so I'm watching your live stream. I'm sure you're watching me with jealousy. Look at this here wheel, and it's working absolutely fine. Hope I don't scud myself, so I don't, but yes, apologies and sympathy sent your direction, sir. I wouldn't mind knowing what strategy those other guys used, so if anyone in the room, what strategies was there? Jelly Pop Master says thanks. Yadon Ho, right? Crip is Yadon Ho. Hello, Yadon from Britain. I feel like I have to add from Britain after saying Yadon Ho every time. Don't know why. But yes, thanks for hopping on the stream, Crip. Nice to see you, mate. I'm going to go and do a quick whittle, or PP, or a whiz, or for any adults watching, a piss. Be back very soon. Move around.
Do you need a refill?
If you wanted to top me up, then yes, certainly. I'll take a refill.
Hi.
Hi.
What's wrong? Are you bored?
No one wants to get away from me.
Why? What's wrong? I thought there was something wrong.
No one's to see anything. I'm not being dramatic.
What? Why? What happened?
No, just because I started off driving to town with Johnny last night. So I was like, wow.
Because you went to town? Because you went to town?
Not started from that. Said I was trying to hide the fact I went to town with him. I was like, no, I'm going shopping. And then this is the same moment he told me, I was like, oh, you spend more money on yourself than you make plans for me. Then when I bought myself a top last night, I stopped buying stuff for myself. So that way.
Well, maybe that's because you couldn't otherwise you could have gotten yourself stuff and you could have got it for Christmas. Ain't going to happen.
I just feel like if you want.
What?
I just feel like you make decisions about if you want. You just bought it for family, so it doesn't bother anything.
I reckon it's warm enough in here now to close that door. What do you reckon?
I
People
just
weren't.
opened the door.
People wearing big heavy jumpers and stuff there.
Is that what you bought? That's here?
Oh no, I got that.
Oh, 9 obvious. 9 on the stream. Go ahead, lads. Get in there. Ugh. Right, we're all in. I'm happy to start in our qualifying. Gentlemen, let's do this shit. Start qualifying. Doesn't really matter how many of us there is. So it doesn't. It'll get me an RE practice at this. Oh, and oh, here comes another vodka for me. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Look at that. Vladivar vodka. Sponsors of Scotty Senior's live stream, helping Scotty talk shit for you. Right, we're trying to do a proper refuel burn here. We'll try and stretch these mediums and hards this time and only do the one stop. Didn't pay that much attention. There's Harry down in first gear burning. Wow! Did you like that, Harry? What a fucking pass! Take that! Psychological battle between myself and Harry for today. Challenge complete. 1-0 to me. So we'll get down to first now as well, the way Harry's doing, and we'll see how much difference a fuel burn does. I don't think it's going to do much in this one night, if I'm being honest myself. I think the way to go is going to, if you hit lucky with a wee bit of slipstream in this race, it's going to make all the difference. A good half a second at least to be made up just for starting your lap the right distance behind someone who also has a pretty clean lap but not as good as you. And yeah, Dunhull was stopped in the middle of the track. What a pass around the outside from Scotty, but here comes Dunhull in slow motion. Is he going to make a move before the chicane? No! Scotty says no and slammed the door right in his face. And here we go again. Scotty protecting the inside, but Dunhull, oh, look at the speed of him. Here comes Harry. We'll get right off the gas here. We'll not hit any apex or nothing. Get it out of Harry's way. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on? There's more fuel burning. They've both thought to themselves, I'm going to start a fast lap, but then they've seen me fuel burning, and they're like, no, they're jealous. They're not going to start a fast lap. They want to do fuel burning themselves. And they're playing bumper cars, and look at that train on the left, and if you just look in the fourth window on the left hand side, you'll see my granny. She came here today. Hello, granny. Nice to see you. Oh, and it's a three-way battle here. Fuel saving mode, but still intense racing, hey? Look at how many passes there's being done there. Harry and Yadon Ho. I'm telling you, I'm thinking my last stream, that's the two guys that were saying, you got a small willy. And Harry says, no, it's strapped to my leg, bitch. And Harry said, yeah, you're legless. And then sent each other a friend request on PlayStation. And that'll be it. Friends, buddies for life. Well, I suppose this fuel burning bores the shit out of you, but you can drink and talk a lot of shit. Six minutes left. We'll near do an hour lap of fuel burning, you know, but will we? What do I think? Oh, and we're trying to make a move. We're threatening to go up inside of Harry. We're going to nudge him. Oh, we're nudging him out. Oh, we've had to give him a spot. Let's Harry get into the pits. Harry's getting into the pits now. Yeah, why not? Why not, Harry? I'll follow you. Medium tire, please, gentlemen. No fuel. What is in the day? The black gear. My goodness, every time, guys, it's like watching a fucking replay or something. I don't know how you do it. And Harry's having an hour fuel burning. Good luck to you, Harry. I'm done fuel burning. I'm gonna just try and see if I can get into 140. I'd like to be in a 140. Put some music on, soft and slow. This here, we're going to have to try and totally learn how to rip the arse out of this here chicane. How much of it does it let you like that? There we go, there's a total rip the arse out of it. You want to give me a penalty for that? It'll ruin our next lap if it does, but oh, it does, it did. So what's this lap ruined? Unless it comes down all on its own. Right, so we know that it definitely gives you a penalty if you try and rip the arse out of it too much. We were ridiculous there. Just to confirm that you can't rip the arse out of it. It's now not telling me how much of a penalty I have left to get down. Does that mean I've already got rid of that shit? It's disappeared somewhere already. It looks like it. Although the time isn't red, so maybe this lap doesn't count. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about it. Right, bang, bang. Oh no, you see, and that's all the time there. That's a good half second just for that slide. At least I would imagine they're running the whole way to the finish line there. And that was a 241. Right, let's get ourselves into 240s and just try and do 240 with no slipstream or no nothing. Make ourselves feel like we could get a 239, no sweat. What a knob, what a knob. That was shocking. Right, need to perfect that entry in that pitch as well, because you'll be able to haul ass in the air if you get the timing right. Right, so we've got a minute and 50 to get back round the finish line and get more lap. Let's give it a wee bit of a wiggle and get a bit of heat in the tires as well, since it's only half a lap to go. Right, last chance, son. Oh, why did I knock it? Oh, you silly man, you're a silly man. Didn't get rid of my penalty, but I'll keep an eye on this lap to see if we can get into 140s anyway. That wasn't good at all. Harry's down into the 140.3s. We can usually hang with Harry, so even that gives me a bit of confidence, the fact that Harry's down there. So it does. 139s. Key was regularly banging in 140s, high 139s. He done, I think, 138 during a race. So if you can consistently be in 140s, you're looking absolutely fine, I would guess. So, Harry, keep me up to date with your strategy, sir, and what your thoughts are, what you feel is good, or like, what are you doing at the start of this one? Are you thinking are you starting on the split tires? Are you going hards in the front, hards in the back, or just all hards? Keep me up to date as your brain starts thinking different strategies and what's best. Let me know what you're thinking too, mate. So baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, it's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go.
Because that was a thing.
There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Right, well, spin that now. Only 5 of us here. Apologies, gentlemen, for the lack of people in the room, but any kind of practice Well, I'm happy with the night, only on for a couple of hours. In fact, an hour and a half hour. Might squeeze an hour one and maybe squeeze an hour one practicing after this.
Yeah, that time.
Might even reboot the room after this one for it to get a good practice going with a larger room. Oh! Oh, and yeah, I don't know who's went for that, our strategy. He's been in the pit's first lap to try it. It didn't work for us now the last time. I don't think that's going to be the way to go. We'll see what kind of lap times we can do in these hards and mediums. If we're even in the 141s consistently on these, then you might as well use them. Harry says full mediums, right? How long? I'll check that out to see what Harry is saying there next time we get round this straight. She'll tell me what Harry's starting on, hopefully. Right, Harry says full mediums as I'm at the front. Just gonna wing it this race. Hello Jake, how's it going mate? Nice to see you. You have traction control? I do Jake. I use traction control on number 2 usually. So I do. I feel like if you're going to use traction control, use it on number 2, because it doesn't really help on number 1 and number 3. It slows you down way too much. But yes, at the moment, while we're still learning, just to stop those accidents, during a race, those one or two wee small mistakes that I would make without it on. You know what I mean? You can do. I can be. You can be a full second slower than a guy every lap, mate. But if you hit your best lap 10 laps in a row and he hits his best lap 9 laps in a row and makes one mistake, then you'll beat him. So know what I mean? So we haven't got our speed right up there yet at the minute. We're just bog standard speed, I guess. But if you race smart, we'll slowly get better. So we'll, and I will eventually 100% have that traction control turned off, because it has to be slowing us down. Ask any top guy, like, if traction control made you any faster whatsoever, they would all be using it. So they would. So it's slowing us down at the moment, but we're able to do as many laps in a row as we want in a row without really making a mistake. We're consistently on pace usually, whereas I take traction control off and I could be consistently on pace for almost the whole race, but that one mistake that you make because the traction control's off, it could be a 10-second mistake, mate. So it doesn't matter. You could have the best race of your life and that one mistake is costing us everything. So we're playing it better safe than sorry. Well, thanks for hopping on the stream, Jake, sir. I was on Kangi stream earlier on. I don't know what I'm doing here as I'm talking shit. Why did I break there? You stop there, that chicane. Yes, I'm not sure what happened on Kangi's stream, or what has happened between yourself and Kangi, mate. When I hopped on the stream the other night, I was kind of like, oh fuck, what have I walked in on this time? I was waiting on these standards, doofs to come in. But yes, you're more than welcome. I assume from the sounds of it you didn't do nothing ridiculous. I don't think, sir. I think maybe you and Kangi's had a bit of a run-in, or you and other people in Kangi's room, but it didn't sound like you were someone who was running mad and constantly taking people out and stuff. So yes, thank you for hopping on the stream, mate. You're more than welcome in my stream anytime at all. Although dickheads will be kicked eventually if they're behaving too much like a dickhead. I'll never kick anybody for making a mistake or anything. I'm very quick to apologise myself, you know. We're all, especially any of you using a controller, fair play to you lads. You could, if you apologise to me after driving terrible with a controller, I'll accept that apology pretty damn fast. So well, because if I use a controller, I cannot play this game at all. I would just be taking people out constantly. I'll read that. The last thing I've read is traction control. I want to have a wee bit of concentration here, Jake. That was a well, but sir, I shall be having a read of that shit. Don't you worry about that. I'm already in my brain giving myself 5 seconds. I'm gonna be 5 seconds faster than this here shit, just for focusing and not waffling and talking shit. So as any of us going to dip into the 28s here, we need to be getting in the M28, so we'll do hurry, get the head down. We want a 28 anything, a 28.59, and that's pretty good, mate. Fire was, I think, twice he done a no stopper and a one stopper, and he got 28.5 minutes each time. So if you dip into the 28 minutes at all here, I shall be pretty happy. And we've been paying no attention to our laps either. As I was saying, 11 laps left at the minute, 17 right. So again, we're not having, this car isn't, it must be pretty good on fuel in this group, in this wee car. Haven't been trying to fuel save there at all, but our fuel's still looking alright. We could near not worry about fuel at all in this race and rev it right out until the last couple of laps, and you would probably still be pretty close and be able to make it to the end. Oh, easy son, easy. What are we? We're 6.2 down. Who's out front? Or he's in second. And when are they going to start making their moves? No one's jumping in quite yet. I need to get the big alcoholic avenue straight. There I have it, a drink of my beer. In fact, here we are, we'll get her up to 6th place, and this should be a perfect opportunity to get some vodka. Jesse. Thank goodness you're trying to make me gain weight, aren't you? Oh, here, it sounds not bad. Oh, why not, yeah? Yeah, go for it. We'll get a munchie box. When did I ever say no to something like that? Are we still getting this last corner flat out with the tyres? Yes, easy. No problems yet with the tyres. 7 laps to go on. Five seconds of the lead. We've had no slipstream either at all this race. Bit too much waffling. The opening laps. Right, so the leader's in. He's going right. He's in on medium. So is he going to hards? We didn't tell anybody the rules before this race. Hopefully he knows. I didn't say if he went to hards or not. So if he has went to mediums, that'll be like a false overall time. So we'll keep an eye on the others for a time. Harry in particular. And that was a big ass loss for Nulmag. Well, I don't no idea if I'm saying that fucking right, but that's what it looks like to my brain. Nulmag is 10 seconds behind us there basically, and he was, that was like a 15-16 second loss for him in the pit lane. So whatever car he's in, he's not been saving fuel or anything. He has had to sit there in the pits and get fuel. And that was piss poor. Apologies, that corner there alone might have lost me 20 to 30 subscribers. So I might have. Who the fuck is this guy? Right, well, we're in the lead, and I'm telling you, we've got hard tyres on the front and mediums on the back, and they're not looking too bad, so they're not. So we'll see if these boys can do the full race for us, and if Harry starts coming back at us with a vengeance or not. Right, bit of focus now, because the longer we can keep Harry out of slipstream for, once he's in that slipstream we're bait. Right, 8 laps left and we've got 7.8, so we bit of fuel saving again. This car is definitely has to be good, because I'm not focusing on saving fuel at all, and the fuel's not beginning to worry me whatsoever. The question is, what sort of pace are these guys going to have on the fresh tyres? What are we doing at the minute on the worn tyres? 41, 41. We've even dipped into 42s. We need to get back in the M41s, see if it's still possible. And we need to change our braking there. The tyres are definitely too wore out to brake there. We need to brake a lot earlier now, coming into that wee hairpin. Wee bit of short shifting just to bring the fuel back there is a tiny bit. And again, we don't know now. I think Harry has told us he started on the mediums, so Harry has to be on the hards now, so his pace will not be as good as what it was at the start either. 100%. I've got a minimum 10 seconds in my head already that I can be faster than this in this race. Too much talking shite, but while we're talking the shite, the brain is calculating the time loss from the shite talking. Right, 6 seconds. Oh, that was a better braking area that time. Oh, I was definitely all 4 tires off the track on the exit of that corner. It doesn't let you run wide, it doesn't let you run that wide. Should disappear on its own. Right, I need to try and get some sort of half decent lap here where I feel like I went alright, just to tell me what kind of times I can do on these tyres as they're wearing. Now, I was a 143 the last lap, so I definitely need to try and improve on that there. there is to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. And is that wee corner still flat out? She is, still flat out, even after 12 laps. Right, let's try and get a decent lap here. Or what we feel is half decent. What was that last one? Right, we were back into 42s we had last one anyway, so that 43 was a total misread of what the tyres are capable of. Like, these tyres are still, I think, maybe even capable of a high 42 easily. Not sure what's happened to Harry this race, but they're not pulling that lead down dramatically either, like on fresh tyres. I think I might have just found the strategy that's going to work. We'll see how the back end starts handling towards the end of this race with the mediums on the back. If it's not this strategy, it'll more likely be all hards from the start. I think most people should be doing a no stopper on this. The fact that you have to use hard tyres, and I've split the tyres here, and I'm definitely going to be able to make it to the end of the race. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5, no, what are you talking about? 5 laps left? My goodness, no, that's 2 laps of fuel for me to save. No, that can't be right. I'm getting that wrong. 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 laps left. You counted it wrong, son. One too many fingers. It's easily done. Right, so 4 laps left. We'll just add a wee bit of fuel saving to do then. Oh, ho, ho. Nearly straight into the barrier there.
No, it's all free anyway. I was like, yeah. And I didn't know it. Just stood looking up. There's a base for him in that box if you want him on a base.
Oh, and Harry has said really. So Harry has been involved in some sort of incident. I didn't see that because of my pretty little face in the bottom left hand corner. And now it popped up above my head. You can see Harry's had an incident. So Harry's brain will tell him as well how much he lost in that. Yogson is bringing that down till us now as our tyres starting to desert us. And it's the last corner still flat out. It is, we're still not having to lift for it. And Nog my guys says sorry, well done mate. Quickly apologies. Add that guy to your friends list, Harry.
Did you not order this? He goes, no, it goes we have the Irish one. He said, yeah. He goes, oh yeah, so now over. He's going down.
And Yogson is more likely looking like the winner of this race. All the way our tyres are going. Look at the state of that. That was piss poor. Yeah, 2.6. I think to be at the finish line at
They'll probably
2.4.
see me on the cameras.
But that shit ain't gonna happen. Whereas Yogson, he's dropped back there a bit. Was that a bad accident or else is he having the fuel save? Is he struggling?
Because Ryan kind of like one of the man upstairs as well, so I'm saying that would be him.
Right, well, we'll still have fuel saving to do here. Oh, catch that back end. That's going to be a penalty for us. We'll stay off a racing lane and let Yogson. Sorry, Yogson, sorry. You take it, sir. You take it, sir. I'll leave you inside open. Go ahead. I'll short shift here. Save myself some fuel. Make sure I get to the end of the race. Oh yes, here I'm feeling the tyres are in pretty bad way now. Although all hard tyres isn't really going to change that, because the tyre I'm struggling with is my left front. That's what's slowing me down, not really the left back, because it's stepping out on me. And look, you can still hit them apexes no matter what your tyres like, as long as you're braking the right spots. And the two left tyres has come down this race pretty damn even as well. Like, that's why guys mess about with their braking balance, to try and get the tyre wear coming down evenly. And the front left and back left are pretty damn even there, not too much in them. And Yogson, let me know what your strategy was after this race as well, sir, if this was a decent time. I was still flat out on the last corner. Oh no, a wee bit of a lift there. Here comes Harry. You take it anytime you want, Harry, sir. Don't you worry. There's a wee short shift for you there, Harry. Is he threatening? I'll take her wide, Harry. Go ahead, sir. It's all yours. It's all yours. Well, I've had a couple of real poor laps there out of 46. Lap 3 into there. I'm telling you, I feel like I could be a good 15-20 seconds faster than this on this strategy. Had no slipstream there at the start of the race. It was on my own. So yeah, I'm going to give myself a good 15-20 seconds that I could be faster here. And it doesn't look like any of us is going to dip into them 28s. All outside the 28 still. What was that? At a 29.17. So even I could just about dip into the 28s there then on that strategy. I feel like if we got that strategy good. And it was Firestorm. I mean, I need to remember Firestorm's fucking fast. So he is 28.5 minutes from him. That still maybe wasn't that as poor a time is what I'm thinking. Right, gentlemen in the room, hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to reboot this room and get one more practice going. Going to reboot room, join again, and I'll give you a few seconds to see that down in the bottom of the screen. And I'll leave. Sorry Harry for leaving it. You're on the pen, mate. You can let me know in the chat there. I'll get another one going here and have one more practice before I get off. Load settings. Where are we? Tweo load. Get that shit up and going and try and get maybe a decent practice here with a larger room. So let me see. Jake says, have you traction control on? Right, I read that. Jake says, I see, doesn't it affect tire wear? It does, mate. It's meant to make tire wear actually slightly worse. From any streams that I've seen with Super GT and K and stuff and Disney, it's they experimented with it, and it seems to make traction control, or it seems to make tire wear slightly worse. So I'm not gaining any better tire wear because of it. Then Jake says, yeah, haha, Kangi doesn't like me because I use the OP cars for races. Oh, right, well, I don't know. I certainly won't not like you because you're using the OP car, mate. If I enter a nations race tomorrow, or else if I enter a daily race tomorrow, unless there's the car that I want to use on the leaderboard right up there competitive, I do always feel to myself as well, right, and I have to use this car then if I want to have a chance or do this. So yeah, I don't mind you having to use the OP car. That's the way it goes. I'm trying to stick to these Mercedes at the minute while there's a manufacturer's going on that I want to try and get the hang of them. But yes, certainly, like if we have an N600 race, then if I pick a car I like and go out and I'm 4 seconds slower than the guy on pole position, I will look and see what car he's in and then go and try and find that car, because you need to learn what cars are the fastest in each group as well. So yeah, if you know what all the OP cars are in each group, quite happy to have you here, because every time I go to a different group then I'll know whatever car you're in must be the best car for that group. And we've got DCP has joined the room as well, and his entry was Joe. What an entry. No idea if Joe means something in a different language. Where is he from? He's from Germany, so what does Joe mean in Germany? Joe, I bet you I know it means go, go, go. Tell me, I've just learned how to say go in German. Joe. I'm telling you, someone Google that shit. I bet you I'm right. He's entered the room and he's went, go, go, go. And we'll give it the usual. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Oh, no. Rules for this FA race is must use hard tires at some point during the race. We'll do a pit stop this time. We'll split the race right down the middle this time, and we'll still split them. If the hards and mediums lasted us the whole race, they'll certainly last us half a race. And I'm going to get myself a wee smoke rolled, and I will, let me see, because it's not in the title of the room, so I'll give it a live at YouTube. Stephen Scott, get your ass in here, get the friend request sent. Why not spend your evening watching a drunk Irish guy getting drunker and drunker throughout the evening and driving worse and worse? Why not? Why the fucking hell not? Keep me company. Go on, lads. Thank you very much. So anyway, I need to get back to what I was reading. Right, so yes, he says Kangi didn't like him because of the OP cars, and I've done things I'm not proud of. Oh, Jake, what are you about to confess to me, sir? I've done things I'm not proud of, says Jake. I use it. It's hard. I'm an A+ driver. I don't see any shameful stuff there quite yet. And Yogson says, I was driving on medium tires twice, right? So Yogson forgot to use the hard tires. Oh, here, let me see what that overall time was the last time. Ah, bastard. Guys, did any of you catch what that finishing time was in the last race overall? Or did I see it? My goodness, sorry lads, drunk and stoned. Struggling. Yeah, I think it was still, no one has dipped in the 22s yet. Right, so use hearts. Right, Oxen says he changed on lap 9. Harry said it gives you more confidence to push the car that little bit more. I think it is because the mix. I think it is because he makes a lobby to have a fun race with everyone, and he can't have that when you're 20 seconds up the road in an OP car. Well, now, if you're having fun doing that, Jake, I don't know what's fun about that. I'll not kick you from the rooms like for picking what any car you want anyway, but yeah, how much fun are you having like in a mini race and you decide to pick the Tomahawk? How much fun are you really having? Ask yourself that question. And Harry gives a wee smile after that. I'm telling you, Harry and Jake are maybe gonna end up a friend request sent here this evening. And there's Tom, Mr. Tom. Tom, I'm sorry, mate, that I was riding there and I haven't mentioned you. I'm getting down, you know what I'm like, mate. I'm having a wee drink and a smoke, and I'm half cut, so I'm a bit slow. But Tom says, well, hello. Apologise for my late arrival. Very remiss of me. Hey, Tom, stop trying to fucking make me look stupid by using complicated words. Very remiss of me. I'm not even sure what that word means, but Tom learns me shit like this every time. So he does. Remiss must be a very posh word for something. In other words, very poor form of me, I would say. And Yogson says the overall time in that last one, was it 29:12? No, yes it was, that's right, because it's 28 we need to dip into. Yep, so we're still, and I said I would just about dip into them if I had a good race or no steps. And continuing talking, Tom says the OP cars are available to everyone though. Exactly, Tom, exactly, mate. No 100%. And Jake says, yes, I agree, Harry bro. My dear fun is being fast and putting your skills up there. Well, that's it. I don't know what has happened, so I don't. It doesn't sound like a lot has happened, you know what I mean? Maybe Kangi's just been having a wee off night as well. And you know what I mean? We all have our bad days. I mean, so we do. But hopefully, Jake, I'll never kick you out because you've accidentally picked the wrong car, or you're picking the dominant car in the category. It's a race, and at the end of the day, every single one of us will admit that having a race for 8th place, or having a race for the top 10 is sometimes brilliant, but if you have that exact same race and it's for first, instead of it being brilliant, it sticks in the memory. It's excellent. So it is when you change a battle from a battle for 14th or 10th into a battle for 1st. We all have way more fun when it's a battle for 1st. That's half why I'm scared to change. Mate, I'm scared to pick different cars and try different cars. Yeah?
What does the Wi-Fi password start with? The first 3 letters, just as it goes up the top.
NT4. Oh my goodness. There's my stoner head going now. What was it talking about? Totally forgot. My goodness, what the fuck what shit was I waffling about there? I was well into that. The shit was flowing freely from the mouth there. And then I had to think about something else and it's gone totally. I don't know. Not that important, I guess. But just check. Thank you for joining the room, mate. And as I say, I actually wanted to say thank you the Ornate and Kangi stream, but I didn't want to, because you subscribed for me. You actually subscribed to my channel, and I got a wee message through just as I was getting off, and I was going to write thank you in the stream, but then I didn't want. You know what I mean? I like Kangi. I really like him, so I don't want. I felt a wee bit weird even whenever he says, "Oh, I went and joined Scotty's lobby. Scotty's an SS now, sure, and you're A+, yeah." So I kind of felt like, oh, what have I walked into here? I certainly don't want to get in the middle, because as I say, I like Kangi, mate. Have great fun every time I join his room. And we all have our bad days, mate. If we could all be happy as Larry every day, then you need to fucking write a wee book about that or something, because you'd be a fucking millionaire. So you would. And we've got 16 in the room, and the only person not on track is myself. It'll not be long now, so it won't. And we'll give it a usual thanks for joining me, everyone. Oh no, not the 5 minutes. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use hard tyres at some point during race. Make your way to track, please. And we'll get this rolled. In fact, after that as well, because we're not being advertised, I need to remember to throw in a wee live at YouTube, Stephen Scott. Bang bang. Get yourselves on here, and anyone new on the stream, get the friend request sent on PlayStation. I shall accept that shit. We'll try and get some sort of half decent qualifying done. It's time to be a proper fuel burn. There we go. The smoke's been rolled. What else is the chat going? The chat's still going. What is it? Chick says just because Kangi only uses the Austin in every race, some tracks are better than others, but I like different cars for each track. Yep. Well, there's so many fucking cars in this game as well that I don't even get to play on. There must be loads of fucking sweet cars that I've never even used. And Tom says, sorry for my push messages. Get away the fuck, Tom. Don't trying to make words that I can't say. You're a bastard, so you are, Tom. Sorry for my push messages. I am off and etymological bent. Yeah, go sit yourself on that there one, Tom, and swivel and see if I can swivel some ordinary talk and tell you that the rest of us bog standard people can understand. No idea what he meant. He's of a something bent. That doesn't even sound too good. We'll move on from that. Tom likes it bent. I mean, I don't know if he likes to do the bending or if he likes to bend himself. And Harry says, Tom, yeah, but in my opinion, how can you have fun when you're all on your own? I could easily go to the OP car and win every race, but I want fun. But I want a fun race in the mid-pack. You're a fucking liar, Harry. You don't want a fun race in the mid-pack. You want a damn fun race for first, when maybe 4 or 5 of you all are in a battle, rather than, oh, we've got a phone call. Hello? Jesse, have you ordered food?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it at the door? Sorry, there's a wee intercom. It's like a wee doorbell. It's all lit up in blue and all, so it is. Yeah, that's okay. We're on our way to answer the door now. Oh, okay, bye. Hi, we've been rapping now. We're at your door. What about the big fucking blue fucking thing that's lit up with you with a button like a doorbell? Try pressing that. We'll get ourselves tucked in this here anyway. Well, we consider. Right, we're all in. I'll get this qualifying started. I'll finish these. I understand that Jake says Harry and Tom says Harry again, but you always at the front. Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm telling you, Harry. If you kept on being in a room with 15 people, and you kept on being in a battle for the top 10. But then if you picked the fast car, you were in a battle for the top 5, you'd pick the fucking fast car. Or I would anyway. I would pick the fast one. But yeah, I wouldn't pick a Tomahawk if you were in a mini race. You know, that would be pretty shite. And Tom says NT4 at Harry again, but you always at the front. Yes, see not. Being in the middle would improve how clean you are as a racer. And that is also what boasts Kangi. The amount of times you've taken people out. Nah, well, I haven't seen any of these takeouts from Jake myself. But if you bring that shit to my room on a constant basis, like, yeah, I'll save a couple of the replays. And if there are accidents, accidents, mate. I've looked like a total dickhead myself. We all make mistakes, so we do. But anyone who stops and slows down and waits on the guy coming round and then tries to take him out or does ridiculous stuff like deliberately taking people out, yes, I shan't have people like that in the room. Especially in Fit Tom.
Didn't tell me to split this box in half.
Yeah, anything. Yeah. And Bran. Brass Bean. Sorry, Bran, mate, if I'm saying that wrong. I'm just going to call you Bran. Bran Brass. Can you kick one so I can join? Oh, mate, not unless there's a dirty bastard in the room. If there's a real dirty guy or someone leaves, then come on in, baby. Love to see you, but I can't just do that, mate. My goodness, that's how you get haters. Starting writing me messages. What was that for? And then I'd be like, oh, speak to Bran, mate. Speak to Bran. Bran's a man that made that decision, so apologies. Was in already, but his internet knocked off. Oh my god. Got it as well. Right, let's get out and do a lap here and try and stay out of people's ways like that guy there. Doesn't look like we're going to get a fuel burning lap, so look around. No fuel burning whatsoever then in this. We'll just see if we can hit lucky with a wee bit of slipstream off someone. We'll get into the pits and get the mediums on. And come on, lads, I want someone in this race to dip into the 28s. So do. Surely we can do this shit. and we'll give this guy, we're not on our fast lap, but he is, so we'll maybe help him. We'll give him a wee nudge forward. Go ahead, mate, that'll be a couple of times faster for you. Thanks from me. You can send me the thanks later. Oh, just on the arm, on that there, I'll be able to reach it. The dog will not go fucking near that growl at her. So, well, I think the dog doesn't know that I'm the pack leader, love. Know what I mean? I watched enough of the dog whisperer to know how to growl and bark just when it's needed. Right, we'll try and look the R-Series pit entry as well, because that is going to need to be learned, just to see how hard we can go around there. See, you could definitely nail the bollocks out here. You can nearly make a pass on your pit lap if you were close to someone there, just by diving up the inside and running out into the pit lane. And the fast lap's 141, not good enough, guys. I want a minimum of a 140 fast lap here from whoever gets on pole, surely. Although 141, 139 even. Right, we're all on our own. We've been very unlucky. We needed a slipstream really, but we'll see what we can do. Getting a wee bit of heat on the end tires. Are we going to be lucky here with a bit of slipstream maybe? Huh? There we go, we could be. And we'll get 2 for the price of 1 along this here straight. We should do. Excuse me, sir, excuse me. Give me that slipstream. Thank you, excuse me. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Purple sector. Again, we need to get a better break in our end for that hairpin. Could we possibly get lucky? I better slipstream from that car in front. No, he's too far. No, we have a second quicker, and that's what again is. I have a second just with a slipstream. That's been a pretty decent lap so far, apart from the hairpin was terrible. What's this apex like? What's that like? That's not too bad either. I'll take that. That's not too much time lost there. And we need to try and rip the R-Series stuff at the end. We can sneak into the 140s on a full tank with no fuel saving. We're on 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Give me a 140, bang, just like that. 142, tell me 139s here. You need to be in the low 139s. That wasn't even a good lap there, so it wasn't qualifying. We're going to need to try and get down in the low 139s at least in qualifying. No slipstream there really at all either. Purple sector again. Is he getting a second fast lap out of these set of tires? And again, piss poor performance in that. Wrecking the tires as well, because I'm leaving the braking too late, which means then once I start turning, I'm having to stay on the brakes and skid awful. Purple sector again, 3 tenths up. slightly later break in there. Can we get a better apex this time? That felt slightly better. Oh yes, on this I'll have to pay for a new paint job on the car, but no, and there's a skid out around this again. Try to be too greedy. So it may still be a tiny bit faster, but I'll have lost the main chunk of that advantage. I would say it's slower. Don't know why that's a purple sector. That wasn't even a faster lap. Why did it appear purple there? Right, we're happy with what we've done there. Let's exit out of that. And what have we got? A minute. We've got a minute to mull some of this. Jesse, is there any dips or anything? My goodness. Thank you, love. No, you love not. Munchie Boxers, sponsors of Scotty's live stream. Apologies, guys. I'm sure you are hearing all sorts of munches and noises there. Oh, it must sound disgusting, but I'm in a rush. 1.5 minutes to see how much of this I can eat. I need more teeth and a couple of extra modes. It looks like Harry's got himself into 139s. And here he comes. Is he going faster again? Oh, a handbrake turn for his granny. His granny must have came to visit him or to watch him today in this race. And he's promised her, if I get pulled, you watch me at the finish line, granny. I'm gonna have a break for a meeting. Good luck, gentlemen. Right, let's go, Harry. We wanna dip in these 28s.
in.
Oh, I'm not done yet, love. The race starts because it already started qualifying, so the race starts automatically after. I'll be doing plenty more rating.
My goodness, you're half an hour over your time as well.
Sorry about that, Will.
I'm going for a wee.
Make sure you don't hit the toilet seat or anything. Excuse me. Again. Good driving, everyone. No contact yet. We're still just clinging on to Harry's slipstream just about. But as long as we're clinging on to it, that's all that's required. We don't need to be on his bumper, so we don't, for a slipstream to work, you know. As long as we're thereabouts. Again, really patient on the entry to that there seems to be better for me, just to make sure you get the drive for this old straight here. I'll get her up to 6th, why not? And there we go, there's a pass being made. I shan't fight you for it, sir. Let's go, I'm trying my best not to lose too much time here, but happy to give these guys this position at any point, just as long as I don't have to lift off and lose too much time myself. I'll give plenty of space, because we're an absolute gentleman.
Sorry, it wasn't me. Am I going on me? Here. It sounds tasty, this is the hottest.
Again, we'll lift off and coast. Try and save ourselves a wee bit of fuel there, so we can cut back in. And again, we've got a bit of drive, so we've had to go for it again. And Harry's got a penalty. Harry is a hacker. He's using cheat lanes. Mr. Wolf is in the Citroen, which I suspect will be very, very good on its fuel. So he'll have no fuel saving to do whatsoever. A wee bit of short shifting, and he'll be sorted in that Citroen. We've lost the slipstream. Right, hopefully Mr. Wolf will be able to use our slipstream now and passes without us having to lose any time at all. Let's go, Mr. Wolf. I'm short shifting for you. Take you inside, sir. That's you, I'm giving it to you. Go ahead, off you go. A wee bit of fuel saved there. Now go and get Harry. We'll try and get her up into top gear as quick as we can here. As long as we stay in the slipstream, we should eventually end up right back on them. Oh dear, don't get the slide, that will be a penalty, I think. He's off racing line. That's good driving, mate, good driving. You thought, well, but don't worry, not close enough to take advantage. Got ourselves a small penalty there as well, and here we come now. Come on, nudge him on.
Personally, I would go because it really is. I wouldn't say that it's tough to do. But when it's something very easy.
Hmm. 11.7 left. Again, just missing the groove of them corners, which loses you a whole lot if you don't just fall into that wee groove right in the inside of them. It's like a wee rut or a wee berm right in there to hold the car for you.
He got a burger and I got basically drops and we got a drink, bring a pizza. And then I noticed they did Jim Beam. And so I asked for a couple of the Jim Beams. And they were only like 3 minutes.
Right, 10 laps to go, 10.7 left. So we're looking good. We'll drive it now for a couple of laps and we'll rev it out. Oh. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? What are we going to go for? I reckon we'll leave the brakes late there and try and get into the pits now. See if we can get some sort of undercut going. See if these medium tyres last for 10 laps. And Mr. Wolf has followed us in on the same lap. So we'll see what Harry's thinking. Is Harry thinking of trying the nose stopper? 11 seconds is going to be hard to catch up if he does decide to nose stop it. And there's the undercut. A lap and fresh tyres. Can we maybe nail this next wee section while he's on cold tyres and break that slipstream? What are we up to? No, he's still clinging in there. Well, no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Later apex. Yeah, later apex is definitely the way to go in that corner. Oh, and again I've lost the backhand, and that's what all the time's lost now. I could be making a move on these into the first corner now after that backhand sliding out there. Just weren't patient enough on the entry. And what's happened? What's happened? All of a sudden we've looked away and we've broke that slipstream. Can we now rev it out a wee bit maybe and see if we can stay ahead of them? If they're both very close, they can help each other get back into it. But they're not in the slipstream at the minute, so they're getting no help from us. Again, that later apex give you way better drive out here. That was better. Oh, that's not bad. Oh. The first gear's pretty good for just helping you slow down. Lets you come off the brakes before you start turning, and then just continues to slow you down while you're turning. Right, what have we got? 5 laps left. 13, 14, 15, 16. Still a wee bit of fuel saving to go there, so we're going to rev the car out in the last couple of laps if needed. Man off the brakes and see how first gear continues to slow you down. I fucked that up like totally, but you get the idea. Off the brakes and first gear still. You seem like you're on the brakes. And Harry is trying to make his way back into that slipstream. Right, we've got left now 4.2, 4.1. And here comes Harry. He's almost back on that slipstream. And never mind, almost in it. He's in it. He shall be on us by the end here. Hopefully he's revving it out a wee bit, and maybe might have to fuel save on the last lap. And can we get this better than Harry? Good exit, nice and patient and yet lose time on the way in, and hopefully gain a bit of time on the exit. Have we done that? If we've gained just enough time, we'll have lost that slipstream. Harry made time on the way into the chicane. He was too eager, he was too greedy. We were nice and patient on the way in, and we've lost that slipstream again. That must be frustrating for Mr. Harry. Working his way back up into that slipstream just to lose it with being impatient at that wee chicane. And again, we'll shift that early, losing time by shifting early around that corner, but definitely saving fuel. Excuse me. Excuse me and pardon me, it came from my heart. If it had been your way, it would have been a fart. Still just over 2 seconds. So those guys, have they decided to maybe help each other out and nudge each other forward a wee bit quicker? I don't know why this teamwork doesn't come into play more often than these sheer slipstream races. Two of yous back there, like, certainly you should have caught this gap in me. Definitely, gentlemen, a couple of wee nudges along the straights and that would have been used right back in it. And the stands were still just out of that slipstream range, and the hackers have been cutting the track. You can see the big red mark above their heads. That's the sign of the hacker. Right, we'll get it up into 5th earliest time, see if we can take it flat. Yeah, maybe could. I did lift a wee bit there, but didn't really need to. I would like for roll time. Right, long start lost like it. Get her up into 6th, try and start this last lap, well, 1.2. If I do that, then I'll be able to rev it out and have no short shifting whatsoever. Nice and patient on the way in, and a good drive on the way out. There we go. And again, we've edged it just because of the patience on the way into that chicane. You can't really have that patience on the way into it when guys are on your ass, because they'll be up the inside of you and diving at it. But when you've got a wee bit of a gap, you can see being patient on the way into it is definitely the way to get a faster lap. Oh, surely that'll not give me a penalty. Is that gonna give me a penalty? No, I forgot to even look to see what I had there, but surely I'll not run out. What are we like? What's the overall time? We're at the 28:02. Can we dip into the 28s for the first time? We've got a minute to get home. My goodness, the fuel's dropping down quickly there. We're on 0.4. .3. I don't want to run out on the way to the finish line this time. Lifting, coasting, nice and patient, no skidding on the way out. Get that drive down, right. Does 0.2 get us to the finish line? Should do surely. Where are we? 57, 58, you dirty dog, we're not dipping into it, so we're not. God damn it. Just outside, 29:02. But definitely well capable, that strategy of getting into the 28s. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. And we'll continue the alcoholic beverage and a lot of our vodka. Sponsors of Scotty Senior's livestream, making Scotty talk shit for you. And Jake says he hasn't been in this track in a while. It's a nice wee track, so it is, mate. I don't usually like street circuits like at all. Lots of penalties and mayhem, but this one has all these versions of them. I'm not sure if I've done all of them, but once the corners and the braking area start clicking, it's a lovely fast flowing circuit, so it is. And we'll say thanks for the practice, guys. Thanks for practice today. Well, be on tomorrow. Be on tomorrow. That should do. And thank you very much, anyone who's joined me today. I'll leave that for a wee second at the bottom of the screen to let you see. Thank you very much, anyone there. Well, fuck right off out of here now. Let's see. Is there a wee car or anything to be won before we end the stream? Harry says, Jake, if you want me to support you in Kangi's lobby, you're going the wrong way about it. I swear you lack being clean and racing smart. Now I understand why Kangi gets mad. Right? Jake, can I ask what age you are, sir? What age are you, Jake? If you don't mind me asking. Harry, bro, no. Jake says, Harry, bro, no, please, Harry. I sent you a friend request, Harry. I promise I endeavour to fucking try harder in the future and be cleaner. Sorry, Scotty. I'm saying, what age, how old are you, Jake? What car for one? Oh, here, what's that? A Red Bull. Is it? No, it's a Peugeot. A Red Bull livery. Corey, watch the replay. I mean, did I break myself a couple of times? He's 21. He's 21, so he's a very good fucking age, Jake, as well. I mean, so he is. I don't know, gentlemen, is this gonna be a lobby fight? In the chat. Let's check our... Man, you can't let those guys see that spectacular sexy ass. Does look good. There's no hurry. I know, Harry, I appreciate that. Honestly, I've already given you chances. Right, so Jake maybe struggles a wee bit then whenever he's pushing the limits. I mean to stay clean. But I expect you'll get better. And patience, mate, see, patience. My speed is nowhere near what my results are saying. The lobbies I'm getting into, I'm one of the slow guys in the lobbies that I get into, but nice, patient, lifting and cruising and saving fuel and saving tires, ends up getting whatever you're looking for in points. It's been doing the trick for me so far, so it has. So hopefully you'll end up good friends. So you will, because I'd like you both to continue coming to the stream and listen. Even if you don't end up good friends, there'll be some good slobbering going back and forth and a wee bit of pit fighting. And as long as you start each race with the attitude of you're going to try and be clean, rather than if you start a race with the attitude of I'm going to ruin his race, I will definitely consider hitting that kick button on whoever does that. Each race is a fresh start. Kangi will boot me instantly from now on, he says, and I think that is fair, says Harry. You never know, boys, please don't. We all get into arguments in this, so we do. If you fell out with everyone every time you were in a bad mood and had a problem, then there'd be a lot of fallout, so there would. But as I say, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on the stream. Jake, thanks for subscribing, sir. As I say, no idea what has happened between yourself and Kangi, but you're more than welcome in my room until I find that you're doing stuff that's out of order. And I don't find anything that you've said or anything out of order at all. But do you know how frustrating it is when I get hit out and lose that slipstream which I tried so hard to get? I know it is. So it is frustrating. Although, let me end the stream with my usual stuff, gentlemen. A wise man once told me years and years ago that you're only as good as your last race, and in my last race I whipped all your asses. So thank you very much for being here today, and the wee bit of arguing on the stream, so it was quite good too. I'll catch you. I'll be on tomorrow for sure, from maybe perhaps 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I'll get another couple of practices going before the manufacturers, and hopefully we'll get a good result in the first race of the manufacturers, so as I can get a fun lobby opened up and have some fun races going. And if not, we'll have 2 digs at the manufacturers. So thanks again, gentlemen, and I'll catch you next time.
Did you get it?
Anyone who hasn't already added me on the PlayStation, get the friend request sent. Catch us tomorrow. Thanks again.